shut her down for the full 10 minutes.
I told you it wouldn't last.
Second opportunity here for Iowa. Yeah, I was just about to say that big hand that's right in her face, and Clark will take it right at her, draw the contact, and one for Caitlin Clark.
As the regular season wound down.
Clark for three. That's the third three-point.
Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game. Steps it back from 3. Knocks it down. Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits for 3.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting.
From the very first possession, Caitlin Clark is setting the tone. There's a different kind of energy when she's on the floor. Every defender is watching her, every teammate is moving with confidence, and the crowd knows they're about to witness something special. Watch how she surveys the court before making her move. She's never in a hurry because she's already reading the next play. One quick change of direction, a burst of speed, and suddenly the defense is completely out of position. Now she pulls up from way beyond the arc. Unbelievable.
A locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark, a deep three. You bet! I mean, the three-point contest, can't wait for this year after what Sabrina Ionescu did last year. And you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark. Well, both of Lexi Hull's threes have immediately been responded to by Marina Mabry. And here is Clark, wide open, knocks down a triple. Clark, step back, hits a three.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3, rattles it around for her first deep shot. Kenley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark.
That's the kind of range that forces defenses to extend farther than they ever want to. When Caitlin Clark gets comfortable, every spot on the floor becomes a scoring threat. But don't let the scoring distract you from her incredible vision. She draws multiple defenders, waits for the perfect moment, and threads an impossible pass straight to a cutting teammate. That's not luck, that's elite basketball intelligence. Here comes another fast break.
Caitlin when she gives the ball up.
Well, the Fever on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again, heating up.
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for Canada there. Indiana's gone from up 7 to down 7. The Fever had all of the energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark dropping a three. Leading the way out of that backcourt. Clark, Boston screen, fire away, hits a three.
Being able to finish out the last a little bit.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
She's only shooting 67% from 3.
Clark on a step back, buries a three.
Sabrina had this crowd on a string at Barclays as Clark able to bank it in on the drive.
Clark is flying down the court with complete control, keeping her eyes up the entire time. The defense has no idea whether she's going to attack the rim or deliver another highlight reel assist. That uncertainty is exactly what makes her so dangerous. And
it's about being confident in who you are and your ability, and it's not about your competition, who you're playing. It's about being confident in who you are.
Caitlin Clark with pull-ups got 16.
Caitlin coming off of a screen, give her just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space.
Here's Clark turning the corner, lays it in. 10 points in the first for Caitlin Clark.
9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game.
Here's Clark. Here comes Sabali. Clark drags her out, races in. Clark will lay it home. 22 points.
Now the pressure is rising. The game is getting tighter, but Caitlin Clark looks completely unfazed. She welcomes these moments. The bigger the stage, the more confident she becomes. Look at that footwork, a smooth fake, a quick step back, and she creates just enough room to let it fly. Splash. Another huge basket when her team needs it the most.
Sprinkle a little zone in. This is the Atlanta team has the worst field goal percentage in the league. Good coaching move.
Clark turns the corner and gets to the rim. Dee and Gainbridge down there might be worn out by the end of the year. She's hit a couple shots from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Here's Clark on the drive and the finish.
Clark looking for a screen, didn't get one. Now Will from Boston splits the double team. She'll flip it up with the right hand and score. Caitlin Clark with 5 first quarter points.
When you have a lot of holes in the boat, it's tough to pick which one you want to choose to defend. Caitlin Clark, she's got 7 as she hits right in the paint. Into O'Grady, who has it deep, almost stripped by Moriarty. And Clark, 4-3. Yes. Just missed short there with Markowski. Clark drains the long 3.
Feuerbach has it. Way out ahead is Caitlin Clark. Clark will fire from deep. That's her 4th three-pointer. She is now 3rd in B. They can find some scoring from Hart and Gracholski, which they didn't get enough of in the first half. Caitlin Clark, another three-pointer. She's got 5 today.
What stands out isn't just the talent, it's the consistency. Possession after possession, she makes the right read. If the shot is there, she takes it. If a teammate has a better opportunity, she'll find them instantly. That's the mindset of a complete player. Her leadership shows in E. Very possession. She's constantly communicating, directing traffic, and
Has to flex out. Clark has it. A logo 3 for the unicorn!
I wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbound board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep 3.
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep 2. Money.
That takes care of one category.
Clark. 6 to shoot. Backing down. Clark leans in and banks it home. An astute.
Got to clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. In fact, Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a 3.
keeping her teammates involved. Great players score points, but true stars elevate everyone around them. The arena can feel the momentum shifting every time she touches the ball. Fans rise to their feet because they've learned one thing about Caitlin Clark. You should never look away. 1 second the game feels ordinary, and the next she's delivering a play that will be replayed for years.
Takes 3 members of the national team to secure the rebound. Knocked away by Clark. Here's Clark ahead of the field. Caitlin Clark has her first All-Star point.
Sabrina Ionescu, one of the best three-point shooters, set all kinds of three-point records last year. Here's Caitlin Clark driving. She's got the first 5 points.
Wow. Forget about it. She just plays with such an ease. It's almost like she's a musician when she's playing with poetry like that. Oh, Parks takes the contact. You can count it. Clark went right at her. Holding for one final shot. Clark sizing it up to take it and make it. She's going to come right back and try to get it again. Joyner slips, and that let just to the wide open window for Clark. Clark again looking to go back. 6 crucial points. And one of the top shooters in the country is hot.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this.
Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there in Mule's face.
This performance is another reminder of why she's become one of the biggest names in basketball. Elite shooting, exceptional vision, fearless decision-making, and a relentless competitive spirit. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game, she's redefining what's possible every time she steps onto the court.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark. She waited to...
Clark launches, nails it.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three. 18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a three.
I guess he determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three.